friends.
Good morning.
The consonant LE pattern can be tough for young readers because the spelling doesn't match what they hear. Today, reading specialist Sarah Martin is leading a review lesson for third graders at Holy Family School in Cincinnati, Ohio, using a sound-to-spelling strategy to tackle that tricky pattern.
You've learned about consonant LE words before, right? Show me a thumbs up if you remember consonant LE words. Those make two-syllable words, and they end with a consonant and an LE. So we have B-L-E, bull. Let's do that together. Ready? B-L-E, bull. D-L-E, dull. F-L-E, full.
Beginning the lesson with flashcards helps students get warmed up. They get to see and say consonant LE patterns first, which primes their brains for spelling later on.
Excellent, great job. So what we're going to do today, you're going to use this paper in front of you, and we have steps that we're going to take. We're going to say a word, we're going to tap it, then we're going to do boxes around how many sounds we have, and I'll show you what that looks like in a minute. And then we'll write the sounds. And then in this last box, all the way over here, we're going to write the whole word after we've done the sounds.
This is a routine to help students strengthen the connection between sounds and the letters that represent them.
Marble, say marble.
Marble.
Good job. Get your tappers up. Let's tap it. Ready? R-B-L. Excellent. How many sounds? 4. Good job. So I'm going to draw a box around those first 4 boxes. So that helps my brain to remember. There's 4 sounds, and I can focus on the sounds now. So can you make a box around those first 4? Just make a box. Good job. All right. What was that first sound? Letter? M. Good job. Go ahead and write it. Marble. Second sound? R. Ooh, that's a vowel R, an R-controlled vowel sound. How do we spell that?
A-R.
Awesome. Go ahead and write that. One sound, one box. One sound, one box. But we have 2 letters to spell that sound. Our next sound is B. What letter makes that sound, everyone?
B.
And then our last sound, L. And we know with our consonant, what comes at the end?
L-E.
L-E. Great job. There's marble. M-R-B-L. And then we're going to write it at the end. Great work. All right. Ready to go a little faster on this next one now that we know what to do?
Yes.
The word is gentle. What's the word?
Gentle.
Let's tap it. G-N-T-O. How many sounds? 5. Draw a big box around 5 boxes. This one's a tricky one. That first sound is J. What's the first sound?
J.
J. J. We hear that J sound. And I heard some friends, what letter do we use to represent that sound?
G.
G. How do we know that that's going to be a G? How do we know that's going to be a G? Yes.
E.
Because it has a
E-I-Y.
It has an E after it. And if we have a J sound with a E, I, or Y after it, we know we spell it with a G. Excellent job.
Notice how Dr. Martin weaves previously learned skills into our consonant LE lesson, like when to use the soft G sound.
Our next word is bugle. Say bugle.
Bugle.
Ready? Let's tap it.
Next, she dives a little deeper into the words students are writing by talking about meaning.
First sound, B letter.
B.
Great. For bugle. Does anybody know what a bugle is?
When students know what a word means, they're more likely to remember how to spell it.
Do you see this instrument that she's playing right here?
Yes.
What does it look like?
Like a trumpet.
It looks like a trumpet, but the difference between a bugle is the trumpet has those little keys that they press to make the sound. This has no keys on it, so she has to make that sound with her mouth. She changes the shape of her mouth to make the sounds. Pretty neat, huh? That takes a lot of talent. What is this?
Bugle.
What is it?
Bugle.
Awesome. Our next word is staple. Say staple.
Staple.
Ready? Let's tap it. How many sounds?
Now Dr. Martin's going to use the word staple to weave some grammar work into this lesson. She's going to help the students think about the word's function.
Who knows what a staple is?
Something that you put in papers to stick them.
Yes, that's a what. What's another word for a what? We call these who or what, we call these nouns. It's a thing, right? A staple, I can pick it up, it's a thing, it's a what.
Dr. Martin chose to discuss the meaning of the word staple because it's more than just a noun.
Does anyone know another meaning of the word staple? When I use that little machine and I put it in there, I'm stapling it. That's a did what. Can you say did what?
Did what?
That's an action. When I staple it, I'm doing something, right? I have the thing, a staple. The what, the who or what are noun. And then I have the did what staple when I press it down and it staples together. So this word can mean two different things.
The last step in this review is for students to read what they wrote.
Ready? So let's start up at the top and read our words back fluently. Ready? Marble, gentle, bugle. Ooh, what's this one?
Bugle.
Bugle, very good. And
Staple.
staple can have two different jobs. It can be a who or what, a noun, and it can be a did what, a verb. You guys are so smart. Thank you so much for being readers and writers with me today. You did a great job. Go ahead and kiss your brain.
Reading Universe is made possible by generous support from Jim and Donna Barksdale, the Hastings Quillen Fund, an advised fund of the Silicon Valley Community Foundation, the Emily Hall Tremaine Foundation, the AFT, and several anonymous donors. Special thanks to the Center for Reading Science at Mount St. Joseph University and Holy Family School, located in Cincinnati, Ohio. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to our YouTube channel at RU Teaching. Reading Universe is a service of WETA Washington, D.C., and was developed in collaboration with the Barksdale Reading Institute and First Book.